Hey everybody, y'all doing all right?
Yes, sir.
Can you see my presentation?
Yes.
We can.
Okay, so we're gonna be going over measuring with protractors. Now, first of all, what is an angle?
Well, isn't it where two lines meet up? Kind of.
Sure, yeah.
Mhm.
What else do we know about angles?
Well, I know about an acute angle.
Acute,
I
Hmm.
know there's a right angle.
Hmm.
yeah.
An obtuse.
So what do we know about those?
The degrees that they have.
How many? How many degrees are in a right angle? Let's say
The 90, 90.
90. Yeah. And what about acute?
Is it less than 90?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is less than 90. And
45.
yeah, that is an acute angle. Yeah. Now, what about obtuse?
That's more than 90.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, have you ever used a protractor before?
Um,
I've had several attempts.
Several attempts. Okay. Well, we're gonna get that nailed down today. All right. So this is a protractor. Okay. You can
mhm.
see. Let's look at the left side right here. You see the zero,
Yes.
Jasmine. You see it too.
Yes, I see it.
So it's going up all the way to 180. See, it counts by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way up to 90, and then the 100 all the way up to 180. So if you look on this side too, you can see another zero. And I bet y'all are wondering why there's two different number lines on this protractor going in two different ways. Well, that's because angles can face two different
Yeah.
directions, right? So we're going to get into that too. All right, this one looks familiar.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when you're going to measure with a protractor, you want to look at this middle part right here, the vertex of it. You see it where these lines intersect in the very middle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we're actually going to put that middle part where the lines intersect on this right angle, right about here. And the reason why I put it here, not only because it intersects right there, but because we see that's where the flat line is right here, right? You guys see it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We want to line that up with the bottom line of this protractor. Make sure it's straight on top of it. So whenever we're measuring it, oh, I forgot my camera was off. Okay, I'll I'll put it on in a little bit whenever we do our independent practice. But whenever we're measuring it, you want to look at the side where it opens up at. So let's look at where this arrow is. Imagine it's opening up like a laptop, right?
Hmm.
If you're looking at the side of a laptop, it opens up like a mouth kind of. So it's opening up this way, and you're going to count up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right. And we already know it's 90 because it is a
Right angle.
right angle. Yeah. So, do you guys get that part?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we have some guided practice. So we have another protractor on this page. What angle do you want to measure first?
We can try the acute angle.
Good. Good use of vocabulary. The cute one. And it's this one, right? This one over here.
Yes.
Yeah. So where am I gonna put this protractor at? Where am I gonna make sure it lines up with?
At the vertex in the middle.
Yeah, the middle.
Mhm.
Right here. All right. And is there anything else I need to line it up with?
I think the bottom line of the protractor.
Yeah. But I have a question for you. Does it have to be the bottom line?
Mhm.
Mm,
No, it could be the other one too, right?
Really?
Yes.
So if I tilt my protractor like this, I could still get the same answer.
Yes.
All right, let's test this theory. Let's put it right here and line it up. So it looks like we're getting. Can anybody count up for me
So it's 10, 20.
from the 0?
So it's so it's 40 or about 40.
Almost.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's also tiny lines in between the 10s. I know it's a little hard to see.
Yeah, it's like 41.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is at 41. Good. So let's remember that number. We got 41 measuring it this way.
All right.
Now let's measure it again this way. And get it lined up.
Yeah, it's still
There.
yeah. It
Still
looks
41?
it's just
Huh.
like it. Yeah.
Well, look at that. Still 41. All
Wow.
right.
Oh, you
So-
could do that.
Yeah. That's why it's got numbers going up both ways, because angles are ambiguous. They can be read in different directions.
But you always start from the 0.
Yes,
right?
always start from the 0. You're not going to count 180, 170. You're not going to go down.
Mhm.
Right. And you're not going to count from this side because you're not measuring anything. If you're counting
Yeah.
from this left side of the angle, 180, 170, 160, all the way to this 41 right here, that's the outside of the angle. We want to, usually when we're measuring angles, we want to know what's inside. What's this right here, right?
Mhm.
So let's go ahead and measure this next one. Jacqueline, you want to help me out?
Yes.
All right. The obtuse one or this?
I'll go for the straight line just because
Straight line. How are we going to measure that?
I don't know that one.
Well, let's see. We don't really have a point of intersect or a vertex or anything. It's a straight line, right? There is no vertex, but what we can do, maybe let's try putting it on the very edge. See what happens. Where's the measure at?
It's at 180.
180, right?
Mhm.
Let's put it in the middle this time. See what happens. Still 180, right?
It points 180 on both sides.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what's gonna be a straight line's measurement? Like, does this apply to straight lines no matter what, or what do y'all think?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too, because it's gonna be the same no matter where we put it. And all straight lines look the same.
Yeah. And you
It
always
can't have a bend in it because then it wouldn't be a straight line, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to measure this obtuse one, Jasmine?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
So you start with the thing in the circle at the angle.
Sure, whatever works, right? The circle at the angle. You talking about this?
Yes, and
Oh no. Let's go back. All right.
okay. And so we make sure that it's on the zero, the line is touching.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. All right, so it's almost like it looks like it's like 63, probably. Am I? Wait, oh, hold on. I did that wrong. So it looks like it's like 120 something,
Okay.
like 123 or something like that.
123 or something. Yeah, usually you could also, if you don't have a rule or anything to put it right up with this protractor, you could also use a sheet of paper and put it up
Oh,
to whatever you're using, just something with a straight edge. And you can put it right next to this line and go all the way up to where you see it stops. And what did you say we're at?
I said
One
123.
123. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
valid to me.
great.
All right. So now we have some independent practice. Here's how I'd like to go through this. I will put the link in the chat. And I want you guys to go ahead and work on it.
Alrighty.
And it's three of them.
Okay, so you're gonna have your individual page. Jacqueline, you can get the first page, and Jasmine, you can get the second one.
Alrighty.
Okay.
And you can write your answers on a sheet of paper, or you can individually send it to me in the chat.
Did you guys see the message?
Yeah, we can stop at number 3
All right.
or the third one you finish,
Okay.
and let me know whenever.
I'm like trying to see if I'm right.
Oh,
Okay. I think I'm done.
we're all done.
Mhm.
Okay. I will check these independent practices during my planning period. But what I want to know is, what did you learn from measuring with? What did you learn about measuring with protractors that you didn't know before?
I learned how you can turn it around the other way, the protector, to measure
Mm-hmm.
the angle like we did before. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, that is another way of solving it.
Yeah, and I didn't know you could do it at like different angles and with like, so you can start from the other part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes the mouth doesn't always open like this. It's be
Yeah.
turned the other way. Well, all right. I enjoyed teaching you guys about protractors today. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank
All
you.
right.
I'm hungry. I'm starving.